Very grateful to start. May I ask everybody to start with the prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Heavenly Father, the fountain of all goodness and grace, the cause of wisdom, the source of intelligence, we welcome you, O Lord, to this meaningful gathering of your delight, who continuously give you thanks for every opportunity to learn something new and become fruitful to the works of your creation. May we find this in today's session and become more productive children and co-creators in the This we ask and pray. Dear Father, so Lord. Amen.
Next, whatever the vice president, secretary of the or the positional member, and maybe one others, or the member, general secretary, or and myself, in your pastoral brothers, and hopefully your Dr. Person, is your lot of you have also Rabbi and user, Maria, Yoga. So we will, yeah, from our public planning section, is also dito, hello. Since the regional committee are represented today, so the word is probably a meeting. So to start, we ask our from the planning section to discuss the scope of the project, engineer Solito. Ayun. And maybe we start discussing this project ID 2023-0077. Project name is construction of multipurpose building, crisis center, DEO, Barangay Waterfall, Misamis Oriental. So scope of work is construction of multipurpose building. So sometime is 2024 based on the location in Misamis Oriental. Operation is 7 million. Per budget cost is 6,130,000 with a duration of 90 calendar days or 3 months. CNC ongoing application and building project also is ongoing. So from the perspective of our project prices something. Location of our project going to Bukwan nasa left side. Kung going to CDO, nasa right side. Okay. This is our site development plan. So this is the exact site location. Sa motor pool sa motor pool. Tama. So muna yung sa picture na to ang site location. The next the same very next. So for the elevation front elevation and rear elevation. So this is a one-story multi-purpose crisis center. No. Okay, next. We have this side elevation. For the floor plan, 23 meters high, long and 10 meters wide. Sa malatang floor plan. So this is the bill of quantities. No? We have provision of field engineer, permits and clearances, project report, occupational therapy, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization. We also have the general scaffolding and sharing for rental basis. Removal of trees 150 to 300 mm diameter. Removal of structures and obstruction also. Structure excavation, embankment, downward drilling, structure excavation, and form of soil. We also have gravel fill. We also have a structural concrete, 3,000 PSI and 4,000 PSI class A 28 days. So for our become bars, grade 40 and grade 60. Formals and post works, touch basin, concrete. We also have several line works, stone, drainage, and downspout. Septic work, tank, concrete CHD. Plumbing fixtures, cold water line, ceiling, 4.5 mm metal frame, 5% board. And also wall, metal frame, 5% board. Finishing hardware, hollow steel door, aluminum plain glass door, seal type, aluminum glass windows sliding, we have also awning type and fixed type windows. Frames, jams, seals, all transom and mullions, doors, wood panel, fabricated metal roofing accessories for the gutter and also flashing gutter. Pre-painted metal sheet, rig type long span for the main roofing. Waterproofing cement base for our gutter and parapet wall. We also have glazed tiles and trims, plaster finish, painting works, both masonry, concrete, and steel works. We also have CHD, non-bearing, 100 mm and 150 mm. Steel trusses and purlins, metal accessories, bolts, nuts, rods, conductor, cross bracing, steel plates, and rods, and railings. We also have the electrical conduit boxes, conduit ports, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breakers, and lastly for the lighting fixtures. Okay, so as a summary, for the scope of work, A, earthworks, and RC works, finishing, civil works, and electrical works. So basically, our crisis center building is completely done. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have backhoe, 1 unit, dump truck, 1 unit, water truck, truck mounted crane. For the minor equipment, we have chainsaw, tape compactor, jackhammer, 1 barrel mixer, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, cutting out teeth, welding machine, and cut off machine. For a total of 40 equipments. For labor requirements also, we have one project manager, engineer, traffic engineer, genetic engineer for the survey. We also have materials engineer, laboratory technician, foreman, skilled personnel, for unskilled personnel 8, service driver, security personnel, safety officer, and health personnel. for a total of more or less 23 labor requirements. So that's all for our prices bill. Very good. Thank you. What are we question now? Okay. So then we proceed to the next step. I'll take it around and give it on. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, we proceed to the next project, ID 2042-0083. So, construction of multi-purpose facility, Barangay Poblacion, Lagonglong, Misamis Oriental. Source of fund is FY 2024 based on the location Misamis Oriental, first district engineering office. Appropriation is 5 million. ABC approved budget from the contract process 4,050,000. Duration 90 calendar days or 3 months. Certificate of non-coverage ongoing application. Likewise, our building permit. So this is the prospective multi-purpose facility Poblacion, Lagonglong, Misamis Oriental. So this is the location. Going to Butuan, nasa right side. Kung going to Presidio, nasa left side. Okay, so mga itong site development plan. So basically our building is a setback of 10 meters from the riprap, existing riprap. So mga itong site. So that's it, mga itong riprap dali. So ang site na ito, from the riprap, offset pa siya of 10 meters. Okay, next. Puro kami mga sabi. So, basically, for the elevation, as you can see, ang wala din natin sa atong budget is katong yung roofing. So, kini-roofing wala. Kung ang katong entrance niya bridge. So, wala natin sa budget. Okay, next. So again, our floor plan, ground floor. Katong sa exit na to also not included in our budget estimate. So second floor, third floor, up to third floor, covered na siya. Okay, next. So 12.5 meters long and 8.5 meters wide to building. 4 floors, second ground floor, second floor, third floor, and fourth floor. So bill of quantities, we are provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, permits, clearances, private billboards, and both occupational safety and health, mobilization and demobilization, general scaffolding, shoring and netting, structural excavation, gravel fill. For the structural concrete, we have 3,000 PSI and 4,000 PSI, Class A 28 days. Reinforcing steel, deformed bar, grade 40 and grade 60. Formworks and post works. We also have touch basing concrete, soil line, strong drainage and downspout, septic board, concrete CHD. Lining fixtures for water lines, for the ceiling, 4.5 mm metal frame, 5 cement board. Finishing hardware, hollow sealer. We also have a steel window, aluminum frame glass door, and ceiling type. For aluminum glass windows, we have sliding and rolling type. frames, jams, seals, head transoms, and movements also. Doors, slash, and wooden panel. Waterproofing and cement base. This one for the fourth floor area, the parapet wall. We also have complete glazed tiles and trims and glazed tiles. Cement floor finish with floor hardener. Cement plaster finish. Painting works, both masonry, concrete. CHD laundering, including reinforcing steel for 100 mm and 150 mm wall. Metal structure, accessories. Uh, so basically, ang summary sa atong scope of work, uh, ang katong coverage nato is morning scope 2, yung sa 5 billion. So katong scope 1, ato na lang yung binutang rin, ito sa starting sa 5 billion also. So a total of 10 million isang building. So for the scope 2, so ang yung coverage, morning sa mga finishing civil works, and electrical or mechanical work. So basically, ang walang natin, ang roofing nato, steel trusses, katong fire exit stairs, o katong entrance na walkway bridge. So, katong system, also nag-level. Minimum requirements, we have backhoe, dump truck, water truck, and truck mounted crane. For the minor equipment, chainsaw, plate compactor, jackhammer, one wagon mixer, complete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, cutting off teeth, welding machine, and shut off machine for a total of 14 equipment. Oh, 1,000. Um, for the labor requirements, we have project manager, project engineer, quality engineer, development engineer, materials engineer, laboratory technician, foreman, skilled personnel, unskilled personnel, service driver, security personnel, safety officer, and health personnel for a total of 23 labor requirements.
Kasi bagong utang sa kung ko sa mga trabaho. Ang kini mga pamitaw may borer o ang priority ba nato ang tao sa mga klaseng
Yes, sir. Wag lang kasi, during pre-construction here, ang dito nyo i-open mo sa pre-construction na to ng PVT with the factor. Pero ginabay sila ko sa na kung wag na sila, agi din sa barangay, kaya kung hindi mo sa iba sa inyo mga taas. Thank you, sir. Nabaay pa lang, sir.
Isa kung mag-factor sa kanila amount, pwede nga sa mga sutiyan o mga pagdan sa personal,
Kung sa sir.
hindi mga kuyan na siya, mga gamit na siya.
Akin ni sir.
Yes, sir.
Dili po siya na totally mahuman mo sir. So, i-verify pa lang sa PNP kung pwede naman nila gamitin na mas ground floor lang kung naman ganito. So basically sa ating second of the complete na siya. Pero ang agianan na niya wala pa man, walang ato. So natay temporary na enclosure para sa hagdanan, para gusto ng ulan. So basically kung ang second of third, usable na siya. Pero di pa siya man ang taas, kaya wala may ato. Kung ang yung brakes, wala pa sa. So wala na itong first rate. Okay, thank you, sir. So, we proceed for the checklist of the work for the financial method. And please start as well.
Checklist of technical and financial documents and other requirements for infrastructure project. The submission in the documents. First, technical component. Class A, legal documents. Letter A. Audit, budget, registration certificate, Lagonglong membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Holders certificate of registration and membership. All bidders shall upload and maintain in Project's account and updated file of the following Class A eligibility documents under sections 23.1 letter A and 24.1 letter A. 1. Registration certificate. 2. Mayor's business permits or its equivalent document. 3. Tax clearance. 4. Vehicle license and registration. And number 5. Audited financial statements. Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For the purpose of updating the certificate of registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents mentioned in the section supporting the veracity, authenticity, and validity of the certificate shall remain current and updated. The failure of the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current date of Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time all expired Class A eligibility documents is being updated. For the technical documents, letter B, statement that the prospective bidder of all its involved documents and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or similarly measured and complexity of the contract to the bid. Letter C, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to the bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Letter D, special vehicle license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and the cost of the contract to the bid. Letter E, original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid security declaration. For the single largest completed contract, the SLCC completed should be similar to the contract to the bid, or has the same major categories of work. The SLCC's value should be at least 50% of the ADC to be bid upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices. In practice, under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract may participate if the cost of the contract to be bid is not more than the allowable range of contract cost of their registration. For the bid security purpose, to guarantee that the successful bidder shall, within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award, enter into contract with the PE and furnish the performance security required. Form of bid security. Letter A. Cash or cashiers manager's check. The amount is 2% of ABC. Bank guaranteed draft or a revocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. The amount is 2% of ABC. Letter C. Surety bond callable upon demand, accompanied with certification from Insurance Commission. The amount is 5% of ABC. Letter E. Bid securing declaration. No percentage required. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose their preferred form of bid security. Letter F. Project requirements, which should include the following. A. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid. B. List of contractors' key personnel. Example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for duration of the project as the case may be. The contractor's key person. The key personnel should meet the following number of years work experience. The experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy service. Include the tax identification number of the key personnel, compliance to Department Order 98 Series of 2016, revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineer, compliance to Department Order 98 Series of 2016, revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineer, and to include the contact number of the materials engineer. If the proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that, 1, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and number 2, he/she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to Department Order number 9, Series of 2012. The proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. For contractor's major equipment payments, the contractor is required to provide proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned, lease agreements for equipment to be leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by certificate of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the projects. Proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment pledged must specify and indicate the model year, capacity, performance, size, plate number, motor number, body number, chassis serial number, engine serial number, specific location and condition for Department Order 58 Series of 2012. Contractors minimum materials testing equipment. Please refer to Department Order 11 Series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment. DPWH Procurement Manual Volume 2 Infrastructure Main Guidelines specifically requires the submission of the materials testing equipment as stated in clause 5.6.2.8, technical proposal, and clause 5.6.2.8.4.c. Project requirements used to inform DPWH-INFR-15 list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certifications of availability. Letter G. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statements and if applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture being in full power and authority. It is officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For the financial documents, letter H, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity. Class B, letter I, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with Republic Act number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, for duly notarized statements from all potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GAA in the instant the GAA is successful. For the financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under Republic Act number 9184, original of duly signed bid process in the bill of quantities, duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bill. Cash flow by barter. For the detailed estimates, accordance to Department Order 197 Series of 2016, the following items shall be subjected to OCM and profit markup. 1. Mobilization and demobilization. 2. Provision of service vehicle. And 3. Permits and clearances. accordance to Department Order 107 series of 2016, the following non-civil works items shall not be subjected to OCM markup: field, laboratory office, and living quarters with rental basis, furnishing of furnitures, laboratory equipment, survey equipment and consumables, assistance to the engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, communication equipment, etc. For the submission and receipt of bids, bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of bids submitted manually is back entrance room, third floor, DPWH Misamis Barangay 26, City, Misamis Oriental. For electronic submission, electronic bids underscore Misamis Oriental 1 at dpwh.gov.ph. For the bid evaluation, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections or computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid process. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices: completeness. No price in required item non-compliant, indicating a 0 or a dash, free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, including, where applicable, BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words. Words prevail. Total price versus unit price per item. Unit price per item prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ. BOQ prevails. For the post-qualification, verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in blacklist, technical requirements, key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied, availability and commitments of major construction equipment and materials, laboratory equipment, performance in ongoing government and private contracts, negative slippage of at least 15% in any project or a negative slippage of at least 10% in each of 2 or more contracts, failure of the contractor to commence repair works and ongoing contracts within 7 calendar days, and to complete them within 30 calendar days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and contracts with pending certificates of acceptance within 30 calendar days, and complete them with 90 days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and failures. Technical requirements. Substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specifications, or unsatisfactory performance of the contractor's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Financial requirements. Bid price proposal. NFCC. For the contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised RRR of the Public Act 9184. The common reasons in the failure of submission of bids. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlocking of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bids. Failure to submit supporting documents. Example, certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project. If equipment pledge is to be leased or changed. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of the 2 or more ongoing projects. Unsatisfactory CPE's rating. Common errors in the submission of bids. Incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor, signatory should be the owner, proprietor only. Corporation, cooperative, board secretary's certificate, and board resolution. Joint venture resolution agreement. Partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. That's all, thank you. Policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services as per Department Order number 17 series of 2015. Prescribe 69.1. In addition to provisions of rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, the whole, subject to the authority delegated to the BAC, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification from further participating in the competitive bidding being undertaken by the procuring entity concerned, were applicable for the following violations. All other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within a year except for valid reasons. Strikes violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents that subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined with the bids and awards committee concerning. A bidder submitting insufficient, defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the DAC concerned. Other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding as determined by the concerned DAC, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Strikes violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents that subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Valid reason. A combination its price bid was determined to be above the ABC, or bids to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the DAC concerned. Valid reason. Due to force majeure and quarantine restrictions. A bidder submitting insufficient effective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number 1, bid security not in the name of the bidder. Number 2, insufficient amount and validity period. Number 3, not issued in the name of the procuring entity. Submission of not valid diligence. The failure of the prospective bidder to submit its diligence certificate with the character dated Class A eligibility documents. Example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not accepted. Failure to submit mandatory forms. Price schedule, bid form, notarized bid securing declaration, notarized omnibus foreign statement, other required forms from the bid security aside from the bid securing declaration, statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, statement of the bidder's LLCC similar to the contract to be bid, owner's certificate of acceptance for CPE's rating accompanying the statement of the bidder's LLCC, bidder's computation of NFCC or committed line of credit, for goods. Notarized joint venture agreement for notarized statements as to forming JV for goods. Certification as to reciprocity to foreign leaders for goods. Special pickup license for joint venture for infrastructure. DUPA and cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CSD, failure to submit any of the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum detail. Valid reasons not accepted. Submission of the following required forms as indicated in the sixth edition of the Philippine Leading Documents without name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number 1, bid form. Number 2, price schedules. Number 3, bid securing declaration. Number 4, omnibus sworn statement. Number 5, GBA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of key personnel of different profession as to requirement of the bidding document. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit proof of ownership, lease, purchase agreement, or pledge agreement. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit certification of key personnel, Department Order 9 Series 2012. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to comply with the required number of key personnel and equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not created business type as indicated in the mayor's permit for goods. Valid reasons not applicable.
Okay. For the procurement activities, issuance and downloading of bidding documents, including buying, payment, and downloading bidding documents till June 7, 2024 until 10 a.m. Issue of which drafting and bidding documents June 7, 2024 until 10 a.m. and the opening of bids sale of June 7, 2024 at 10 a.m. The hard copy of procurement monitored floor, DPWH downloaded from the following website, DPWH website and the building's website. Okay, 26. For the category of works, for 24-23-0-0-23, construction of multi-purpose building, this is center at GU Barangay, Waterfall, Misamis Oriental. So major category work is BICWO PLC, buildings construction with a bias, low-rise, target frame 1 to 5 stones. And for 24-00-83, construction of multi-purpose facility around the Poblacion Lagonglong, Misamis Oriental. Major category of work, say BICWO PLC, building construction without bias, low-rise, concrete frame 1 to 5 stones. So as mentioned earlier, the key personnel. So we already discussed. This is a sample for technical articles and documents. The way and supporting documents should be held properly. So that's all. So any questions? We have any questions from our YouTube viewers now for our visual committee? If not, so any motion for this? Any motion for the government for the video conference?
So, Chair, there will be no other legal. I move forward with the video conference with civil works, dated May 24, 2024.
Since it was moved and seconded, so it will be public conference for civil work, May 24, 2024. Okay, so thank you. God bless us.